This is a review of the NIV 1984 Pitt Minion by Cambridge Press. This edition I have not had very long. Bought it used off eBay. It has a very pebbly green. Here's my ESV from 2008 or so. And you can tell that this is my worn one here. See all the corners worn off. This one is in good condition. It's got a little bit of scuffing on the gilding there, but it's not bad. Meanwhile, mine here has all sorts of damage and writing in it and things like that. But this one's in good condition, both of which are goatskin leather, and you can see it right down there, goatskin leather. This one's got some sort of mark on the back. I can't tell if that's a smudge of something, but whatever it is, it's not deep or anything, but it also doesn't rub out like I would have expected. There's no writing in this presentation page. It's not edge-lined or anything, it's just a paste down, but mine that I've owned since 2008 and used quite a bit, it's still held together pretty well. There's a little bit of separation right here, but even with a lot of use, this one still has a good lifespan. Both of which are printed in the Netherlands. Printed and bound in the Netherlands, right there. There's the 1984 copyright. The typeface is 6.75 size on 7-point lexicon and by Blue Heron Bookcraft. And let me see the exact same passage. I'll go to Psalm 23, for instance. It's got good paper. It's not super thick. It's got some ghosting, but it's not bad. I've used this setting for a long time, but I just don't use the ESV as often as I used to, I admit. So here's Psalm 23 in both. You'll notice the typesettings are a little bit different. ESV has big numbers with small headings, whereas the NIV doesn't have any headings, and the numbers for the Psalms are fairly small. Cross references are in the middle, and they spill out over here in the margin. You'll notice that the cross references are longer, perhaps, or there's more of them, and they're thicker in the center column than in the NIV. I don't know if that's because there are fewer cross-references in the NIV. That's my assumption, but I'm not sure. Let's see how many pages are in the two Bibles. For the maps, there's 1,108, and then in this one there is 1,108. So same exact setting. But then when you get into the other sections, besides the Psalms, the numbers do get bold, and there are headings, just like there are here in the ESV. So they're identical in that sense. I'm not sure why the NIV has no big numbers in the Psalms. That is interesting. The red letter is nice and dark. They're both about the same in my opinion, although both have a bit of page inconsistency of where it's darker. So that one's like pretty dark, for instance, in the NIV. But then when you get it here in the NIV, it's not quite as dark. But I think, and I'm not sure if the camera will pick up on it, but it looks about the same redness. There's a little bit of misalignment like there is in any Bible, but it's not horrible. It's just a black goat skin. There's no yap or anything. There's no gilt line. The corners are just kind of pasted down with that paper there. This one does have a rounded spine, and I'm not sure if mine originally did the original ESV, and it just is no longer rounded because I've used it so much. but I have a feeling this one was bound differently. There are the tooled ribs right here, not hubs, but tooled ribs. They're slightly different in their alignment, but I think they're still the same idea. The gutter is, I love the gutter in the Pitt Minion because it's not a thick volume, and so thus not a lot of it goes into the gutter. The margin's not big, but it's just a small margin. Unfortunately, they don't make these anymore, so you can't buy them, so you have to find them used, but I'm really happy with the NIV and ESV Pitt Minions. Thanks for watching.